Welcome back, Green Wave faithful. This is Jay Kaufman coming to you with another new season of Sideline Sports, where you'll get game day insight and sideline strategy for St. Edward's coaches and their players here on Wave Radio. Joining me today is varsity defensive end Andy Selak and defensive tackle Luke Breyer. Thanks for coming down today, guys.
Thanks for having us, Jake.
Green Wave fans are packing it up this week and hitting the road to watch you take on the Wheaton Academy Warriors. The Warriors come into this divisional crossover game with a record of 1-0. Returning varsity Warriors will surely remember the triumphant victory they were denied on senior night when the Green Wave scored the game-tying touchdown and went for the win with 2 seconds left, ending in another victory for the Wave with a 29-28 score. Now, Andy, this week your primary assignment is going after the running back. Wheaton Academy's go-to play is the jet sweep using the slot receiver. The coach have asked you to go for the wide receiver on the jet sweep. Can you tell us more about how you plan to tackle this assignment?
Well, first off, I got to remember my responsibility of the running back going in motion, actually the wide receiver going in motion, right towards me. I'm going to have to take my first steps out and make sure I don't get hooked by the tackle. And especially if there's a wing back there, I don't want him to crash, and I got to get outside of him too, so that the jet sweep can't get around me and they get to the outside.
Now, Andy, you're a junior this year. Is there any nerves so far, or did all those nerves end with your first time playing a full varsity game last week against Tinley Park?
Before the game, as soon as I strapped on my helmet, all the nerves went away. Just watching the film during school, I knew that I had it, and I was going to be in the heat of the moment, and everything was going to be okay.
Well, thank you, Andy. And speaking of running, Luke, Wheaton Academy's offense relies heavily on the run in their offense. Most of their plays are side guard pulls. How do you envision the defensive line 5-man front with 3 DTs helping to stop Warriors running back number 7 Christian Karstens?
Well, with the 5-man front, it should help stop the running game on the inside as well as the outside. Such as plays when they run out of the I formation, it'll help us clog up the middle so we can stop their leads. But the 5-man front should be pretty effective this week against Wheaton.
Well, thank you, Luke. And one follow-up question. Last week you started off on the offensive line starting, and then came in as a sub on defense and got a couple tackles right off the bat. How did that feel? Was the excited in your first real action in a varsity game? How did it feel on defense?
I mean, it's a pretty amazing feeling out there, being able to hit somebody with as hard as you can. That's just unreal feeling.
Well, Andy and Luke, thanks for sharing your game day insight with us today. Green Wave fans will be there in droves cheering you on in the stands at Wheaton Academy. Best of luck, guys. This is Jay Kaufman signing off for another edition of Sideline Sports. Be sure to tune in next week for more game day insight from St. Edward's coaches and players as they become road warriors for Week 3's clash against the Chicago Hope Academy Eagles.